everybody. I just wanted to give a quick walkthrough of my Christmas at Disney album. So the story behind this album is that my sister-in-law got married in Disney World, and so we got to go in November while they had their sort of Christmas, holiday, seasonal extras. So I'll talk a little bit about that as I go through. But this album took me a little more than 3 days to work on. And so it's another one that came together for me super fast. So here's a walkthrough. So I'm using Becky Higgins Project Life 6x8 album. And then all of my page protectors are Simple Stories 6x8 page protectors. The kit that I sort of forced myself to stick to, with just a couple of exceptions, was the Elle Studio Document December kit from last year, so 2017. Yeah, and I am really pleased with how versatile the kit ended up being, considering that the whole trip isn't very Christmassy. There are just sort of Christmassy parts. So this is my title page, a puffy sticker, some of the letter stickers that also came in the kit. I got a tip from Pan Baldwin, I believe it was, from the Elle Edwards travel product play class about using vellum, and forgot how much I love vellum, so I brought some vellum out of my stash and have used that for journaling and things like dates and things like that. Down the side here, you'll see some of the Avery index tabs that Elle Edwards is a fan of, and I separated my book into the chapters of Scenes of Christmas, Things We Did, The Very Merry Christmas Party, and A Disney Wedding. So rather than going chronological, everything is split out into those categories. So here's just a little bit of the story, very Christmas themed, about how awesome it was to be at Disney at Christmas. That's like a childhood dream of mine, to be there at Christmas ever since watching like the Disney Christmas Day parades. So it was really exciting to be there when things are very festive and decorated at Christmas. So this just talks a little bit about the trip and sort of why we were going and what we did while we were there. So here I made a sort of, I don't have a fuse tool yet. I'm really on the fence about getting one. This pocket here made me think I definitely want one. But I really loved the confetti packet that came in the Elle Studio Document December kit from last year. So I wanted to just make a sort of confetti see-through pocket. And so you can sort of see that there. And so I just used a bit of washi to seal it off. Here is a spread about some of my most favorite things and decorations at Disney World during Christmas time. So I used this card, which I loved because it had all of these little boxes. So I did a little bit of journaling about different things, and then just used the letter stickers in 2 different colors, the cardstock letters, to coordinate sort of what I was talking about. And so A, B, C, and D are all on this spread, and then E and F are here with a couple of extra photos. I wish I'd done more documenting of some of the decorations and things like that. Generally, I think I wish I'd done more documenting in this trip, and looking back, this is from 2014. And so we had actually, if you've seen some of my other videos or posts from last fall, we had actually done a big trip to Disney in April of 2014. This was sort of we found out after we came back from that trip that my sister-in-law was going to be getting married and that their wedding would be in Disney World. So this was an unexpected trip, and it was very short. We were only there for 3 days. So we did as much as we could. It was my dad's first time to Disney World, so that was kind of fun. And that showed up a lot in my journaling and things, and sort of how we picked what we were doing. So these are things we did. So day 1 we spent at Animal Kingdom. So these are our PhotoPass pictures. If you go to Disney World, get the PhotoPass. It's so totally worth it. Every time we've gone, we come back with great photos that we wouldn't necessarily have had otherwise, or wouldn't be the quality that they are. And it's so easy to do, and we've never ever regretted it. And it's something we make sure that we get every time, because you just go up, they sort of swipe your band and take your photo, and you're good to go. Again, journaling on the vellum. So each day has a little bit of a blurb. It sort of mentions which park we were in. things that sort of general thoughts and feelings about the day or the experience or the park, and then a couple of highlights listed out, sort of bullet style. These tabs are actually from the Allie Edwards December Daily Kit from 2017. So I picked some of the ones that were a little bit less holiday themed, but still fit with the general theme and color scheme of the Elle Studio Kit, to use those on these tabs or on these pages. So some photos. Here are just a couple of different inserts for things. You know, trying to fit it all in. I love this. This is a horizontal photo from The Lion King, which is an incredible show. And so that was like a panoramic that I'd taken sort of with everything happening at once, which is great. Again, on the back, just using a piece of the pattern paper, cut in half. This is a 3x8 insert with one of the wooden veneers. Photos, full page photos. I love doing that in this size album. The back of this covered with pattern paper, and then I used one of the journaling tags and cut that in half to do my journaling on, and just a little word phrase sticker. So day one we spent in Animal Kingdom. It's kind of a short park. In the evening we went to Epcot. And so these are some of our photos at the entrance. Again, PhotoPass, can't beat it. This is just a pattern I stamped myself because the white was really white, but I didn't know what other color. There wasn't really a paper from the kit that would have highlighted these well that I had left. Oh, this is one of the wood veneer circles, Fa La La, which was just kind of fun, not necessarily Christmassy. More paper from the kit, journaling tags from the kit. These are the mini Stanley alphabet outline stamps here that I used to stamp the word Epcot, and then just a sticker, a word phrase sticker, stamp from one of the stamp sets that was available with the kit. I can't remember the name of it right now. So here's just a little bit of journaling about the holiday illuminations, fireworks and laser show that we saw at Epcot, which was incredible. And so I really liked the sort of merry and bright and twinkle lights to go with that fireworks and lasers. Day two, Hollywood Studios. Again, more of the same, nothing really new here. I had this blank page here, or this blank spot here. I didn't have another piece that I could use from the kit that was big enough. I didn't really, a lot of the cards that are left for me were really holiday themed, and so that wasn't really quite right for just a normal day at Hollywood Studios. So I pulled this from the Project Life Everyday Kit, or Everyday Collection, and then just added one of the chipboard stickers on top of, there's like a little heart that's printed under there, just to make it coordinate a little bit. A tag from the kit, cardstock stickers, journaling tag. Day three was at the Magic Kingdom. So this is a photo, full 6x8 photo of the of Cinderella's castle, all decked out in its Frozen theme, which was beautiful. More vellum journaling. Here I did a couple of word phrase stickers about some of our favorites, and then just did 3 sort of highlights from that evening. And those highlights are slightly different from what I've got written on my vellum here. Word phrase, journaling card, heart acrylic piece that I added on there, which is really cute, and I love the way that turned out. What I really liked about this kit, and you know, you'll see it a little bit more as we get like back to the wedding, was that it was really easy to find pieces that were just holiday-y enough, that they sort of complemented my photos, but they weren't so holiday themed. Like I have plenty of holiday themed cards and journaling tags left in the kit that I haven't used yet, and I'll use for some other project. But I really liked that I didn't feel like it was too themey and didn't match my photos, because my photos aren't really themey. You know, I sort of have the scenes of Christmas, which is really Christmas focused, and then the Very Merry Christmas Party, which doesn't have a ton of photos that I took. And those are sort of the two holiday things that happened. Everything else was really just regular. So here we are going into the Very Merry Christmas Party, which is an extra ticketed event, and I am so glad that we did it. It was something my sister-in-law wanted everybody that was there to do together, and so that was a lot of fun. So this journaling here is sort of all about how amazing it was. It snowed, which was incredible, and it's totally fake, and I'm, you know, in my 30s. I know that it's all for show, but it was so much fun, and really just sort of felt very, it made my inner child very excited. So that was sort of a good picture that I had of showing the snow that I had captured. Again, photo pass photos, some with just my husband and I, some with more of our family. This is one of the acrylic boards that came in the kit. And so you can see I just used a little bit of red line tape to keep it in place in the pocket. A wood veneer, word phrase tag, parade highlights. So again, using the Stanley Jr. alphabet set to stamp that out. I love that stamp set. And these are just some highlights from the parade itself, which was a big deal. So I had a bunch of 3x4 photos, and it wasn't going to quite work out to do the 4 3x4 layout, because it would have ended up a little weird. So what I did is I created my own insert using some, this was a cut down 9x12 segment that I used from a different project. And so I had a strip of it left. So I adhered it here with washi tape and connected it to a, this original is just a Ali Edwards 2 3x4. So it's a 3x8 page protector, and so I just taped on, you can see right here, I just taped it on the extension. I added an Avery index tab here, so it flips up. There's more photos here, and then it actually pulls out, and you can see all the photos that I have there. So that was kind of a fun, just something a little more interactive, a good way to get more photos in to my album, and it stays pretty well when you're just flipping through. And then on the back, just a decorative tag, and then a little bit more journaling about sort of spending time with family and friends. This is the map or brochure for the Very Merry Christmas Party, so that was the one piece of ephemera that I had from this trip, and so I just hole punched that and stuck it right in. Now is the wedding. So my sister-in-law got married at the Yacht Club resort, which is over by Epcot, and it was beautiful, and it was a beautiful day. So this is just one of the word phrase stickers, which went great with sort of the awnings, and celebrate. What more are you gonna do at a wedding? So just a couple of cardstock stickers, more journaling about their wedding. I think the punch is a little weird on that one. I have to fix that. This is just a puffy heart sticker because the location was so beautiful. This is actually a tag from Elle Studio, but I just pulled it out of my stash. Her colors were pink, like a light pink and a bright pink. So I just wanted that to go really themey. But then this is one of the wood veneers from the kits, which seemed really perfect. Some photos of my husband and I. Photos of my parents who traveled with us for the wedding. And then this is a page that's super fun. So it's just a 6x8 page that I punched directly in here. So this is using pattern paper from the kit, a journaling card, and then like just a white piece of paper. This is a different journaling card from Elle Studio, not from the kit, that I just cut out the bottom of. The rest of it was white. That actually is probably what this piece here is. Right before the ceremony, the fire alarm went off in the hotel, and so the entire hotel had to be evacuated, including all of the wedding party who were waiting inside. Luckily, my sister-in-law, they sort of tucked her away on another side of the building, so nobody got a sneak peek before she came down the aisle, but it was an unfortunate, weird fluke thing. So this is just a little bit about that story. So the back of that page is just a Christmassy pattern paper that came in the kit. One of the journaling tags, a chipboard sticker. Just a little bit about, like, this trip was awesome. And then one more sort of family photo, wood veneer, and then just ended with some crazy wild pattern paper. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at that. I'm really thrilled with how quickly this album came together, because this has been on my to scrap list for obviously about 4 years. And so I'm really happy to have it done. And now it can go sort of live in the lives or in the hands of my family and friends, and then on my shelf. So it feels really good to have this done. Thanks for looking. Bye.